How could I forget my big news? Oh my gosh. When you're trying to vlog but you don't have your tripod on you. Gotta get creative, so my coffee mug is gonna be my little stander-upper. Hey witches, welcome back. It is LCruu. Today, because I'm honestly an awful vlogger, we're just gonna talk about some of my favorite movies to watch during the month of October, okay? Just to begin, basically today was a lot of going to class, a lot of like trying not to fall asleep in class, looking like an old man. I'm going to BioLife, and we did tour out a couple apartments for next year. But yeah, let's get to it. So let's start with the basics. Growing up, it's always been Halloween Town, Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween Town High, and Return to Halloween Town. Those movies are absolutely legendary, and I'm really upset that they're so hard to find. I'm pretty sure, life hack, that you can get them on demand through like Comcast online or something like that, but it also depends like what kind of package you or your family has. So I think like all the Disney Channel originals are actually pretty good, like, okay, good for like a young person standards, I don't know. Mostly Ghostly with the guy from the Suit of Zack and Cody. That's a pretty good one. There's the one, this one freaked me out as a kid, like so bad. It was called Don't Look Under the Bed, and honestly, I can't even remember the premise of the movie, but I remember having nightmares and like not being able to sleep. And I think it's because I actually have always had like this weird thing about something being under my bed, and I think that also stems from this one time my Uncle Ben, love you if you're watching, told me this story. Their crawl space was in his bedroom, and he would look over at night by the crawl space and there would be like yellow eyes peeking out. And I don't know if that really has any correlation whatsoever, but that's what I think about. I think a very underrated movie is The Craft. Eric, if you're watching this, we talk about this all the time. It's so good. It's about witches, and it's older. I think it's maybe like in the 90s or like 2000s. And it's like about these witches, and I don't want to give everything away, but it's really good, especially if you're really into like coven and like witchcraft and the 7 wonders. Why am I like this? Oh, okay. Growing up, me and a few of my friends, like Grace and Cameron and like Magda and stuff, we would literally, on a nice summer day, would like trap ourselves in Grace's basement and just watch scary movies. A lot of those were Lifetime movies, and I don't even know if that's like what they do on the Lifetime channel anymore. I don't even know if Lifetime is a channel. I don't really watch like real life TV anymore. Also, we used to get these movies like on demand. So much has changed since I was younger, which sounds crazy because like I've always grown up in like the age of technology and whatever. We would get these movies on like the Lifetime on demand, and there were some really creepy ones. There was one about this girl who like got pregnant at 17 and she like ran away, but this like man followed her or something, I don't know. There was one, I want to say it was called Sorority Row, and it was like these girls joined the sorority, but like something like their sorority house is haunted, something along those lines, maybe. Those were a couple in particular that I remember. Honestly, these movies get a lot of backlash, but a lot of the like weird random ones that you find on Netflix, or you like know how to like look for scary stuff or like what you're looking for on Netflix. Was that even English? We'll never know. My sister and I growing up, there was this like Mickey's Halloween like live action movie. I don't even know how to describe it, but that was like my childhood. And I remember like once we were old enough to like have access to YouTube, actually it might have been like the year that YouTube launched, we would like go on YouTube and try and search like Mickey's like pumpkins. So I feel like I've talked a lot about movies I used to watch as a kid, but not so much as like what I cuddle up and watch now. I am a big fan of the Halloween movies, you know, like Michael Myers, like Halloween. I feel like there's some classics that you have to watch, like Chucky, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I personally am a big fan of Friday the 13th, the one with Jared Padalecki in it, mostly because Jared Padalecki's in it. I don't know, I like horror films, and we watched that stupid one on Netflix, Veronica, that, I'm sorry, was extremely overrated. People were saying I couldn't even sit through this. and I'm like, this was actually kind of dumb and not even well put together. So sorry, no offense if you're a fan or you thought it was scary. I'm really sorry. The Conjuring, the Insidious movies, oh my gosh, those are the ones that always get me. Those ones get me freaked out, and I love it. Like, I don't know why, because I have like a very active mind, and like I will have nightmares like all the time, but I still love scary shit. I love scary stuff. I am a big fan of cuddling up with like hot cocoa, maybe some cookies, some snacks, a nice candle on, the only lighting, and watching a spooky something. Coraline, you're welcome, Amanda. That is a great one too. Dude, I'm forgetting the obvious one, Beetlejuice. I feel like, I don't know, I really like the movies that are like spooky but not also scary. Do you know what I mean? Like some of the ones that are like just weird, the Addams Family, like just weird, I guess, versus scary. But I also really love the scary stuff. In all, I feel like Halloween is just really the best time of the year. How could I forget my big news? Oh my gosh. I can put the link in the description box below, but I released my first ever published article, and I'm super excited about it. I really, really am. I would love it if you would take a minute to go and read it. Topic is the top 5 reasons why Halloween's the greatest time of the year, and I love to write, so yeah, that's super exciting. So I would love it if you check that out. I would also love it if you would slap that subscribe button if you're new here. If you're not new here, share that subscribe button with your friends. Like this video, comment, and all that fun stuff. Besides that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the flip. Oh no.